Good morning. It is really early for me. I am completely switched over from night shift now. You can see the sun's rising, and I have slept. So this is an excellent change in, whatever internal timing is. I can't see what I'm recording because the sun is bright. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. Um, I am editing a video for you guys today. I'm going to release it to the public today and get back on track next week to just start making videos every other week and then once a week early from my patrons. I want to get that rolling again now that I don't have a job. This will become my job. Someone said it to me. I spent a lot of time going, no, I don't want to take something that I like doing and turning it into a job, but really all it is just motivating myself to edit videos more often. So I keep telling myself I need to make these 20-minute videos that nobody watches all the way through anyway. So, I feel like shorter videos will be fine, and I just need to release the things and not worry about do I have enough content. So I went to a festival this weekend. It was amazing, and it was clothing optional, so there was no filming allowed. So I don't have any footage from that, but it was an excellent time. I met amazing people, and we really had so much fun over the Easter weekend. I'm editing at my mommy's house, and I am using her internet, and I'm also here because it's about 2 hours closer to the airport that I need to go pick up my friend at tomorrow, who is flying in to help me. She happens to also be a rigging engineer by trade, so that's very exciting. I'm so happy to get them out here and meet for the first time in person instead of just online, and also to get a lot of work done. So hopefully by the end of this month I will have a rig on my boat and maybe some sailing lessons under my belt. I'm not sure. May 2nd I go start my STCW classes, and that'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, here's your video. I'm just back at it. Hopefully I can stay motivated because I've been just exhausted trying to change my internal time over to normal people time and not being up until 6 in the morning, and instead waking up at 8:30 in the morning. So I've got my coffee, I've got my video editing, and my sister's baby chair. But yeah, it's gonna be good. A little bit windy, and I just got here. Night owl seems fine from down here. Put the ladder up still. But I think these are laser jacks from the previous owner. I've just held on to them because I don't know what they are yet. But they were wrapped around my outboard. No damage, but we must have had some serious wind the other day and I missed it. So I brought with me my new LED lights. That's the bare minimum thing I'm going to get done today. Is put these babies in, and maybe I'll start cleaning out my water tank. I just really needed to be here today and maybe try to get some stuff done. It's good to be back. Oh, and the wind took care of my wasp problem. Came up here and they are gone. It must have got taken out when the wind blew my lazy jack over. So yay that, I guess. Okay, the light bulbs work. I'm so excited. I'm gonna flip this around. Whew, I'm gonna turn this fan on first, actually. Oh. The fan in the V-berth was my best installation so far. Yeah, besides everything. I mean, my favorite, most used, best idea.
Still wish I would have mounted it lower. That was my first dumbass attack. I'm sure I'll have many on this boat adventure, but look. Ta-da! My little LEDs, and they work in my old lights, and these are gonna suck so much less power. I'm so excited. I can't believe they work. All I did was take out the old light bulbs, and they were still barely legible around the base of the bulb what type they were. And so I just Googled that light bulb number plus LED replacement. It's really interesting. This is it's like a rubber coating. It's not like a glass bulb at all. It's squishy. But they're nice and bright. I can do whatever in here, read, and not worry about my battery at all anymore. The biggest battery drain that I have now is my refrigerator cooler up front, and I have some puck lights up front. Way up there. Those are also not LED, they're incandescents, and those need replaced. But I don't use them enough, they're not bright enough to worry about it yet, so yay, raw. Okay. Oh, this light still has the old bulb in it, so still works. Still a bright bulb. Sucks the juice right down. So I'll keep them for emergency purposes, maybe. Keep it so the other one didn't work anymore. Whew, that did not want to come out. Check that out. Corrosion. Corroded in there, so you guys didn't get to see me pull it out because I don't have a tripod back here, but corroded. Alright, today I am attempting to take out the little foot pump for the head sink, and it's in a little tiny space. The access panel is this big, and it's through this little foot space right here. It's kind of hard to get to and definitely hard to see, so I'm glad I at least have a nice headlamp from my last job, because I feel like that's all I got from it. A little bit of money, but it actually costs me more to figure out how to get to work and get all the proper like parking passes and gas and car payment, car insurance, that kind of stuff, to get to work than it did to actually make the money. I feel like I did manage to save a little bit, but not as much as I had hoped. So I am trying to get some stuff done on the boat today, because the boatyard tells me that they have a full list of people coming in next month and that I need to splash ASAP. So I'm trying to get as much done as I can while I wait on the rigger to have my rigging come in and get the mast installed. Okay, just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, here is the old pump, and it looks pretty nasty down there. It looks like some shoddy fiberglassing. Somebody tried to glass it in. Not thrilled about that. Looks like the same wood that my finger went through on the through-hole fittings, so that's less than ideal, but it is what it is at this point, so just gotta do it. This was a bigger pain in the ass than I would like to admit. There's still water in it. As soon as I pulled it out, it started pouring the black liquid out that I am overly familiar with from, we call it Cat Shit Key, but it's Riviera, the marina I was at before, quote-unquote marina, more like a salvage yard. Anyway, it's thick, black nastiness, and all of the lines are completely clogged, and this pump was obviously no longer functioning. I'm going to try to take it apart and salvage it. That way maybe I've got a spare aboard just in case, but these are expensive, so if I can salvage it, that'd be great. But I've got a new one. Got a 12-volt security camera to put on my mast once it's up. I've got motion detecting lights to go with it. Don't mind my mess. This one's for the sink, brand new in the galley. And this one's for the head. I'd love to have a foot pump in the galley as well, but there's nowhere to put the foot pump over here. The sink's in the far corner. Kind of a bummer. And then all my storage is right here, so it's just not feasible. So we'll just keep the hand pump in here, foot pump in here. There it is. One. Brand new. Beauteous, and it weighs a lot less than the one with the gunk in it. Yep. There it is. Side by side. Not sure when this old gusher pump was put in, the foot pump, but they look remarkably similar. The only difference is I have white plastic in the center and the old one's got the black, it looks like. We'll have it feeling like home in no time. I just really have to take these lines out. Those are completely blocked up. Let's try to get my headlamp down there so you can see it's dripping that nasty black water out now. That was stuck in the pump and therefore stuck in the lines. Brutal. It's gross. Who would want that in their drinking water? Not I. So, new lines it is. We're going to scrub out the drinking water tank. See if it's going to be a salvageable thing or if I'm going to have to carry my water some other way. It'd be nice to have it nice and clean and new looking because it's a 50-gallon water tank and that's a lot of water and I'd like to keep that aboard. Yeah. Same little confined space under here. Oops, here goes my headlamp. I'm going to try to take this old faucet out and scrub it clean because it's probably got the same nasty gunk in it as the pump. And this old faucet I think needs to come out as well. It's the electrically powered one, and I might just patch up this countertop and paint over it like I'm going to do in the galley. I don't have an electric water pump anymore. The thick, nasty black algae that you see in the foot pump ruined also the electric pump, so that is a no-go. And I don't really want to replace it because I'm a keep it simple kind of person, so yeah, I think I'll take these out and patch up. As soon as I patch these holes, then I can paint my countertops. That'll be nice. Let's try to make it so you guys can see. I don't know if this is going to come across very well on camera, but these lines are completely blocked up by the same black crud, so I'm going to have to replace everything. The lines going up to the sinks, the lines going to the pumps. I wasn't expecting it, but you can kind of see. Nope, it just doesn't. That's unfortunate. You just can't see down the pipe that well on camera, but it's like further up the pipe you can see it's totally blocked up. Okie dokie. Well, it is what it is, you know? The good thing I was an aircraft mechanic before this. I guess I still technically am. Because I'm used to working with my hands over my head all the time. Squeezing myself into tiny places. I feel like that's half of boat work, you know? Like, yeah. Bummer. Okay, I'm gonna need both hands to take this off. I got it. Hopefully I can get it cleaned up. It's pretty fucked up. That's what pipe cleaners are for, I guess. Yeah, that's ugly. I'm gonna take out this ugly faucet while I'm here, and maybe I can patch all this shit up. I feel like once I start painting, it'll be nice. I can get Maybe these walls done as well. Thank goodness there's a breeze today because it is hot. Sweaty work. For those who haven't seen it before, this is supposed to be my potable water tank. Is it potable? Potable? I've heard it both ways. I don't know which way's wrong. I don't know which way's right. They're both right. I don't care. Anyway, it's disgusting on top and disgusting inside. Ugh, God. I have so much work to do. Yeah, gonna have to get in there with some extra long sticks with brushes. But today I'm gonna take off these nasty fittings. They are obviously long past their due date. One of the first mysteries when I moved aboard way back when, about a year ago, this is my shower pan drain over here, and I couldn't figure out why it didn't have a drain. It just went directly to the bilge. And here it is. Here's the drain. It obviously broke off, is not attached anymore. And the reason it wasn't draining is because the same reason that none of these old lines have been working, because it is obviously clogged with algae and disgusting things, and it's totally broken. I don't really shower in here anymore. It's just too wet, so I try to do it in the cockpit, or if the yard I'm in right now has facilities, I'll just use theirs. So I might just leave it draining directly to the bilge because I don't use it for showers. And if I have to come in here and use it for a shower, I can just pump the bilge out, no problem. I know that's not ideal, but it is what it is at this point. I have so many other things to worry about right now. I might fix this eventually. I am definitely going to probably get new lines for it. So it might get fixed with all of my faucets and drinking water lines, but yeah, that's no bueno. I don't even know where this drains to anyway. I think it just goes into the bilge anyway. Yeah, it drained right to the bilge. I think that used to be copper. It's disgusting. Okay, well, that's one line out. I had to cut. Here's the issue I'm having. These are fucking disgusting. They're full of just grossness in general. All these fittings are gonna have to come out, and it looks like they were just put in with sealant. There's no way to take them out easily, so I rip them out, clean it all up, and replace everything. And it's gonna take me a hot minute. It's a good thing I decided before I started any of this work that I was going to be replacing everything to do with the water, except the tank, because it's built in and there's really no way to replace it, just fix it. So I'm going to replace all of the water lines. Everything was screwed in, so I unscrewed almost all of them, and here's the central one that feeds up through. Here is the little elbow fitting. I think that one is salvageable, actually. I'm going to clean it along with the faucet and see if it cleans up. This definitely is not. It's like rusted and or corroded. It's just not great. But there's little threaded fittings here. This little elbow might be, nope, that one's pretty beat up. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of water tank research because I'm wondering if it's not as simple as I am trying to make it. So right now I'm thinking all I need is a place to fill it, right? The central one, up to a T for the pump, the foot pump, and the hand pump, and then This is the one that's still in here. But but do I need a vent line? Do I need to leave one of these open? Just a vent? I'm a little confused, as to why this had to be so complicated and why there are so many lines going in and out of it. So I have some research ahead of me. If anybody knows, it'd be super awesome of you to tell me. But yeah, bleach time after I take out this last one. Time to bleach. I'm going to take my old clogged up faucet and the old clogged up fittings, and I'm going to put some friggin' bleach water to them, and hopefully they will at least come a little bit clean. Clean enough that I can pump some bleachy water through them. That's the goal. We'll see. Gross, first of all. Second of all, bleach. Hopefully this does something. And then I can reuse those same fittings. The only one that I'm not counting on being able to reuse is this one. I'm gonna have to figure that out. New fitting, new, yeah, it's corroded together. This one's a metal fitting. Who knows what kind? I don't. Yeah. Water in. Just have it be dual purpose. Do the tank with it too. But I think I'm gonna use gloves first because I mixed it really strong and I've got the gloves here, so might as well. So now I'm wondering if there's like a bladder type of water tank that I could just clean this the rest of the way out. Like get the water out, clean it out as best I can, and put like a bladder tank inside of it because it's aluminum and I don't want the aluminum like leaching into drinking water. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with some solutions. This is frustrating and really gross, and I don't see it ever making a full recovery to being drinking water ever again, to be honest.